What's up, YouTube? This is Too Raw for TV. All right, so one of the big knocks among many knocks on LeBron James's career is that he never entered the slam dunk contest. Okay, and there have been many years where he teased that he was thinking about it or that he was going to do it when asked by media, but he never did it. And you could pretty much trace the start of high-flying, athletic superstars not even attempting to do the slam dunk contest, and therefore leading to the dilution of great players and talent participating in an event to the point where the league has to resort to gimmicks to get people to even watch it. Matter of fact, it's getting to the point where the slam dunk contest might be scrapped soon. And we can all trace that back to LeBron Ramon James. One guy who did participate in the slam dunk contest and grew up watching the greats like Michael Jordan and Dominique Wilkins and others participate in these contests, Scottie Pippen, Sean Kemp, etc., was Jason Richardson. As a matter of fact, Jason Richardson won the slam dunk contest, I think when he was a rookie. I think it was rookie in 2002, right? And then I think he repeated as slam dunk champion the next year. Well, he recently was asked about LeBron James not participating in these once glorious contests, and he said he was disappointed. He was asked by Brandon Scoop Jackson, and this is what he had to say. He said, quote, "If you look at the history of the slam dunk contest, even when I was a kid, if you were a high flyer or if you were a superstar, you did the dunk contest, you know? Jordan did it. Dr. J did it. Dominique Wilkins did it. Some of the greatest jumpers in the history of the NBA have done it. And you want a guy like LeBron to carry on that tradition of superstars during the dunk contest because the dunk contest is what carried All-Star Weekend until now." Then he went on to say, "So it's kind of disappointing that he never did one, but I can understand why he didn't. But as a fan of the dunk contest, watching it since you were a kid, you would want a guy like LeBron in the dunk contest." Now, I disagree with him about understanding why he didn't do it. No, because I don't follow that at all. Because when he was drafted back in 03, and the hoopla before that, 2002 into 2003, all we heard was about how freakish an athlete this guy is. And, you know, this guy's maybe the greatest athlete we've ever seen going into the league at that point in time, right? I remember all of the hoopla. And you were getting Michael Jordan comparisons, even at that age, right? He was being compared to Magic Johnson. It was said he was going to be I remember the hype. He was a combination of Magic and Michael and Oscar and all these guys, right? But when it came to the dunk contest, there was always these excuses. There was always these excuses. And we know the real reason why he never did it. The real reason wasn't because of fear of injury and all that crap. The real reason why this guy didn't do it is because he was afraid to fail. See, if he fails in that singles competition, you can't blame a teammate. You can't blame a coach. It's just you. And as we all know, LeBron James does not like to be held accountable for shit. He wants all the glory, but none of the, none of the criticism. He wants all the praise and none of the blame. That's how that goes with him. There's no one to point to if you perform poorly in the slam dunk contest. See, Michael Jordan had one of the worst performances ever in a three-point contest in 1990. One of the worst ever. And that didn't get him down. He still went on and hit big shots, big threes, improved his range. It didn't faze him. Kobe Bryant, as a rookie in 1997, shot 2 air balls in a very important playoff game against the Utah Jazz. I remember when that happened. And he was clowned for that. Lesser humans would have shrunk from that type of embarrassment and from that type of failure. And we all know what Kobe went on to do. But LeBron doesn't have that same mettle. See, he has to be in a situation where, and I've noticed this about LeBron James, where he has to be in a position where others are in place to deflect blame. And then when those situations are in place for him, others set in place so that blame can be deflected from him to them, then he can thrive. But whenever he feels like there's too much pressure in the kitchen for him, he falters. That happened in 2011 when he melted down mentally. You see what I'm saying? He don't want to ever be in that situation again. He never wants to be in that situation. So no, any situation where he's in singles competition, he's not going to do that. He never would do that. And that's a knock on his legacy. Just from a personal standpoint, him never entering it, and the fact that he made it okay for superstars to skip out on that event. Because I mean, really, honestly, since Vince Carter, have we really had any superstars participate and dominate in that event? Hell, LeBron's too much of a pussy to enter the three-point contest. Even Paul Pierce won a three-point contest. And he's not noted as a knockdown pure shooter, but he did it. He went in there and beat the odds. Karl-Anthony Towns has won a three-point contest, right? Anytime there's a situation where he can't deflect blame to others, he don't want no parts of that. But anyway, that's all I got to say about it, man. Tell what you guys think.